creepy and weird. Sluts selling butts, them buttholes done been sold. Dogs breeding like bugs, rabbits with coat hangers. Killers killing and killing and killing. Nailsin News. 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 Where'd all the money go? Ain't nobody gonna know. Do you trust your meat to take a walk down the street? While killers be killing and killing and killing. Nailsin News. 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 Where'd all the money go? Ain't nobody gonna know. Do you trust your meat to take a walk down the street? While killers be killing and killing and killing. Nailsin News. 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 News.
Good evening. Tonight, a lot of teachers, a special delivery, and a naughty mayor. Tonight, on Nailsin News. I'm Mr. Nailsin. I see a few in the chat here. Thompson Doug. Yes, that's me. Nodak, hit the like button. Hey, Thompson, did you hear about the lunch lady at a school getting busy with a student? Kids nowadays are not safe. So I'm assuming this had to do with something other than sloppy joes. But no, I didn't hear about it. But boy, there's more where that came from. Hey, Thompson, and someone got killed over sneakers. That still goes on? Well, apparently. Or perhaps it's a trend, an old trend making a comeback, you know. What's old is new again, and that sort of thing. I don't know. Is there a popular sneakers brand today? All I ever see are flip-flops and I guess the Crocs and stuff. But God, I'd hate to think someone got killed over flip-flops, you know. I want those flip-flops, and I'm going to get it. And, well, there you go. All right. Yes, this is it. So we'll get right to it. My time is limited as I must prepare for my voyage. So there won't be any shows of me tomorrow night. Or later tonight, I guess I should say. Hey, Thompson. He already spread that one. Oh, it was sloppy, but his name wasn't Joe. yeah. Hey, oh, God, I mean, there was more than one. Hey, Thompson, it was in a closet at the school. Hey, Thompson, were kids getting laid like this when I was in school? Maybe they just didn't talk about it, I suppose. But, none of the pretty teachers, none of the teachers hit on me. No, not really. There was a couple of them, though. And that would have been a dream come true. But, they were like professionals and all that sort of stuff. So what was I going to do? I was just, of course, the answer is because you're dog, nerd. You're dog. That's true. I am. Just dog. Oh, well, what are you going to do? We're going to get to some Nailsin news. Teacher had sexual relationship with special needs student. Asked him to bring a gun to school to shoot a colleague. Wow. So he used sex to get a hitman, I guess. A twisted Colorado teacher who started a sick relationship with special needs students sent thousands of messages to him, ordered the child to bring a gun to class to shoot her colleague, and introduced him to fentanyl. Imagine Kay Ewer, a paraprofessional, was busted. Wait a minute. Is her name Imagine? Or is it Imogene? Miss Ewer was busted after officials noticed her obvious favoritism toward the 16-year-old boy. Ewer, 28, showed an unhealthy interest in her student that was noticed almost immediately after she started working at Brady Exploration School in August of 2023. So here she is. Still got that kind of really face, you know. And she kind of looks like, well, yeah. Anyway, in November 2023, after the boy hinted at an improper relationship with Ewer in a classroom assignment. So he wrote an essay about it, I guess. I don't know. An assignment that another teacher saw. Authorities at the school contacted the Lakewood Police Department. They soon uncovered evidence of a disturbing sexual relationship between the pair, including explicit text messages and signs that drugs, guns, and alcohol had been introduced. Thousands upon thousands upon thousands of messages were sent by Ewer to her student, and vice versa, with references to many sexual encounters. Ewer introduced the teenager to illegal and deadly drugs, including fentanyl. She also attempted to get the boy to bring a gun to their sexual encounters. What the hell? As well as shoot a fellow faculty member in the school. Ewer told the boy to bring the gun to school and shoot another faculty member in the leg. Oh, well, it wasn't that serious, was it? Speaking at the hearing on January 31st, the boy's mother spoke of Ewer's painful portrayal of herself and her vulnerable son. She said Ewer had preyed on her son and led him to believe she genuinely cared for him, all while exploiting him for money. Money? Did he pay her? Or what? And manipulating him into thinking he was the one. What makes this even more painful is that I trusted the defendant. Ewer was sentenced to just 4 years. 4 years in jail on January 31st after pleading guilty last November to sexual assault on a child and contributed to the delinquency of a minor, both felonies, a month before her trial was due to start. In exchange for her guilty plea, prosecutors dismissed 3 other felony counts and 1 misdemeanor. You had her dead to rights. I don't know. I mean, she's encouraging this kid to shoot one of the other teachers. Man, this woman's a monster, and she's just going to do 4 years. She also faces at least 10 years of sexual offender probation, which could be a life sentence depending on her success with a sex offender treatment program. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Is there an expiration date on the registry where you have to register for that and everything? I don't know. Gee, I wonder if her teaching career is over. Ewer apologized to her victim's family in court as she stood before the judge. I'm really sorry that I got caught. This will never happen again. I'll be more careful. She said paraprofessionals are paid to provide classroom management and additional instruction to a licensed teacher. Yeah. Currently, there are no required qualifications for either paraprofessionals or teaching assistants on the law books in Colorado. Well, isn't it obvious you're not supposed to be seducing children? I would have thought. But anyway, however, it does recommend an associate's degree. Oh, okay. And successful competency assessments for any paraprofessionals on its website. Yeah, okay, but I don't think any of these qualifications would have avoided this. She's into it. And there's plenty of qualified, well-degreed teachers who do the exact same thing. So all right, you want to beef up the vetting, but just, hey, by the way, you're not going to have sex with any of the students, are you? No. All right, good enough. I don't know. Anyway, Brady Exploration is an alternative school founded in 2005. Before her brief spell there, Ewer had worked at several Jefferson County public schools in various roles, including teaching assistant, paraprofessional, and school nurse since 2015. Boy, you might want to look back at some of those schools and see what was going on there, But, geez. So she got a plea deal, and she does 4 years for both, child rape and conspiracy to if not outright commit murder, certainly severe violence and encouraging a chair to attack one of the other faculty members. Probably one of the teachers is like, aren't you getting a little too close to this kid? That I'm not comfortable with that. Oh, yeah? I got to get rid of you. And it could have been something of that nature. Who the hell knows? But yeah, better take a look at those previous schools. And look into what other after class or extracurricular activities that she may have been involved in. All right, on to chat. 8 times. I have a good memory. I don't remember any teachers, lunch ladies that look good. Yeah, not any lunch ladies per se. But I had a couple of teachers that were look, they were pretty. Hey, Thompson, you are driving to Pat's place? Not right now, but tomorrow night. Yeah. Hey, Thompson. Oh, my Google News did not catch this story. This is awful. I'm just going to drive over there and hang out. It's no big deal. Oh, you mean this one? Pell, hey, everyone. Was hoping Dud would come on. Well, I don't know about Dud, but I did. Oh, duh, you meant me. Well, if you're doing the task spelling, it ends with a B. Yeah. Well, Nodak gave you a salute, so there's there. Then Pell says, hey, Nodak, good to see you again. I hope you are well. Pell, whoa, I just got in. She's sicking kids on coworkers? Yes. Not only is she having sex with them, for the most part, she's charged with just this one special needs child. But she also encouraged him to commit a heinous act of violence on a fellow faculty member with a gun. Or she said, just shoot him in the leg. It'll be fine. Nodak, I am well. I talked to my local train conductor so I wouldn't feel so isolated. Well, that's good. Hey, Thompson, how many hours drive it is? Is it, you mean? Well, on the plus side, it's a little over 10 hours, but it's probably going to be longer than that. I've already checked it. They've got some road work in some of the areas and that sort of thing. Then, well, the truck could always just conk out on me and, oh, shit, it'll be an adventure, won't it? Hey, I know. I'll stream while I'm driving and watch the chat. No, I will not be streaming while I drive. Parallel extracurricular activity, after school jujitsu. The teacher doesn't know, neither does the staff. That's right. But she was a para professional. I always thought that had to do with the paranormal, you know, and I guess it kind of does. And she was making sure there were no ghostesses in the school. Pellel, net note, nice. I have mental issues. The good thing is I have many personalities I can chat with. Well, there you go. See, you won't ever feel that ever crippling loneliness. Hey, Thompson, stream while you are driving. No, I will not. Pellel, man, road work has never been worse since spring. Yeah, but there's two major pathways for me to take. The one I want to take, it is a little bit longer, but it's just so much easier, you know. But of course, suddenly today I was checking it and it's got all the little, you know, symbols, and you click it. It's road work. Expect delays. Now the other one has road work as well, but just not as many. But geez, as they just go through this little dipshit road and that one and all that. There's probably no signs, you know, that kind of thing. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. So, but I mean, in a way, it might work to my favor. It's just the matter of keeping the truck running that long. A Thompson, just don't read the chat. Yeah, I think that's the trick. Pellel, Waze is a lifesaver in that regard. Waze. Hey, Thompson, get Pat some Zen nicotine pouches. You don't seem like the type of guy that likes smoke. Well, he's not smoking at the moment. But look, he's been a smoker. That place is going to smell like a smoker's place. There's nothing you can do. Pellel, any tolls on your way? Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, I think there are. God. Boy, they really are pushing this. I mean, I don't know about I'm sure, probably Mississippi does. But Louisiana, they're like, oh, yeah, that's what we need. We're fine without it. But whatever, you know. What are you going to do? I'll have to just pay the damn thing. Hey. Get it? Okay, never mind. What's the next one? Let me go ahead and get rid of that crazy biatch. You bitch. Yeah, that's how you. I need to set up a segment like that and just play it, you know. You. Oh, wait. Maybe this way. You bitch. Like that, you know. Because that just wasn't right. She should not have done that. Just want to make that clear. That was very wrong. Very, very wrong. All right, the next one. Oops. Disgraced teacher gets 30 years in prison for sexually abusing elementary students. Here she is. She went from Teacher of the Year to having the book thrown at her. Jacqueline Ma, 36, her name is Ma, is heading to prison for grooming and sexually abusing a pair of elementary school students. A judge sentenced her to 30 years behind bars. Ma, San Diego County's Teacher of the Year in late 2022, was arrested in April 2023 and pled guilty in February to 2 counts each of forcible, lewd acts on a child in possession of matter depicting a minor engaging in sexual conduct. Good Lord, Miss Ma, Teacher of the Year. The disgraced educator taught fifth and taught fifth and sixth graders at Lincoln Acres Elementary School in National City. At her sentencing, Ma said she was deeply ashamed of my actions and apologized for ripping away their childhood. Because, she got caught. Instead of following the path of what a teacher should be, I let my selfishness override the boys' best interest, she told the court through tears. She's truly remorseful. Oh, look, there she goes. Yeah. Do you think it's the shame, and God, why couldn't I have stopped myself? What was I thinking? Those poor children. Oh, God, I'm horrible. Or is it, holy crap, 30 years? Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Why didn't I get rid of all that evidence? Anyway, she continues, I just pray for an extra hand of protection. You mean in prison? And strength to all those I've hurt. I'm so sorry. Police began investigating Ma after the mother, of a 12-year-old boy the mother of the victim. Okay, I thought she had her own kids. 12-year-old boy she'd been grooming contacted authorities about finding love letters and suggestive text messages she'd written to the child. Jeez, what was I thinking? Text messages? Damn it. The grooming occurred over a 10-month period. Years before, police claim Ma also groomed an 11-year-old boy. Neither victim nor the parents attended the sentencing. Well, she's got the 30 years. So. Oh, wait, they wouldn't have known. Wow. Yeah. Well, that's a book that was thrown at her, and it'll take her 30 years to read it. Well, yes, she's right. That's no way for a teacher to behave, especially when she's named Ma. That'll make a good edit. Huh? Yeah. Well, I'm all proud of myself now. Okay. Waze is a phone app that's a GPS. It alerts you to road work and cops, etc. Oh, yeah, cool. All right. A. Thompson, Mississippi is tough cops. Lived there a few years. Oh, boy. I'm going to be in so much trouble. Spurg Snake, LOL. Spurg Snake, I have you saying shame on you, bitch. Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be a good one. I need to just repeat that. Yeah, each one. You bitch. Like that. Yeah, come on. It's because he got caught. A. Thompson, stick to the major highways in Mississippi. Don't go on those. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking the first pathway I got mapped out. That's mostly interstate traffic. So I just, yeah. So I just, I don't care to go in any off roads where angels fear to tread. A. Thompson, oh, she hot. You're into Miss Ma. Yeah. Well, she's going to be busy for the next 30 years. So, check in every now and then. I don't know. Do they allow them to, you can marry them. And do they allow, conjugal visits for people convicted of that? With adults, of course, but, Hey, Thompson, as a parent, these stories are so scary. Yeah, that's right. You're sending your kids to school and, well, yeah. Pell, second degree loving kids long time. That's 30 years. You Yeah, Spurg Snake is amused. um, got a salute from Pell L. A. Thompson. Not so hot when she's crying. Well, that's the thing. She's not at her best at that moment. A. Thompson, to book you, sixth grade man, to book you. Yeah, she gets 30 years, but I guess because it was elementary school children, but that other teacher with the special needs child only got 4. I mean, I don't know what mental level he's at, but it's kind of the same thing. I mean, he was 16 and then some stage, yeah, age of consent, but not in that case. And certainly whatever his special needs are, I'm assuming it's a mental level thing, but maybe it's like some other disability he has. But what have you? She's only kind of due 4 years, and plus she encouraged him to become a hitman. That's weird. This lady gets 30. I'm not saying she doesn't deserve it, but what the hell? Bella, you fucker, go now. Yeah, maybe that was it. After the extra class activities. A. Thompson, 11 is 5th grade. Okay, but it's pretty young, Pell, the difference between pics is an example of the miracle of makeup. Yeah, that, and there's probably some filters and stuff, But still, she's really not at her best at that moment, No, do you think people at PetSmart are pissed that people have stolen the word groomer? Well, yes. What do you do? Oh, I'm a dog groomer at PetSmart. You sick bastard. Grooming an innocent puppy. That's disgusting. No, you don't understand. I shampoo them. Oh my God, I don't want the details. Hey, Thompson, are you going north to Memphis, then over? Nope. Hey, Thompson, stay out of Madison, Canton, Greenville, Brandon, Raleigh once you hit Tunica. Tunatown. You are clear. A. Thompson, 5th grade, can shoot loads. I don't know. She was into him, and apparently there were images. Spurg Snake and Odak pet hygiene specialist now. Yeah, I guess so. That would have to be the thing. Well, I'm a dog barber. I don't. All right, the doggy dog beauty salon. I'm a pet beautician. I'll make your puppy's eyes pop. Pell, I just got when he read it. LOL, LOL, grooming dogs. I'm slow tonight. No different than any night. Okay. Yeah. Well, it's sad what happens to words due to, strange sexual proclivities. I guess words and titles become the final victim of perversion. All the words we've lost to those bastards. Come on, work with me, damn it. And in a similar vein, well, let's go to church. Oh, jeez. Church volunteer 44 gets prison for molesting son's 13-year-old friend, including at her kid's party. Well, here she is. Yeah. That's the mugshot. And yeah, there's been some crying and up. She got some blue crap in her eye. I don't know. Boy, she's really upset. But put on a bright smile, A Texas mother was sentenced to 5 years in prison for molesting her son's 13-year-old friend multiple times, including at a children's party. Natalie Sorrells, 44, at Rockwall County, a Rockwall County real estate agent and church volunteer, was found guilty of having sexual contact with the boy since 2023, with a slew of inappropriate text messages between the two uncovered by the teen's mother. In those deleted messages, Sorrells called the boy babe, with the victim telling police that the mother provided him and his friends alcohol and tobacco multiple times. You bitch. The teen also described having sexual contact with Sorrells in a car after she picked him up from a football game, as well as another time at her own son's party. Hey, where'd mom go? Yeah. During one of the incidents, the victim said Sorrells received a call from her husband asking if she was cheating on him. Oh, jeez. No. Weeks after the boy's mother discovered the text messages between him and Sorrells, the victim told her that Sorrells had molested him. All right, wait a minute. Weeks after she had discovered the messages. So even after, I mean, did she already go to the authorities and stuff? And she still got to the kid? Yeah. See, here's her better picture, you know. I mean, and I've seen worse, but still, that's better, you know. It's all brightened up and prettified. But that's how they lure you in, you know. Sorrells was arrested in February and found guilty on 2 counts of indecency with a child, and along with 30 months in prison, she was ordered to pay a $10,000 fine. Prior to her arrest, Sorrells was a volunteer at the Lake Point Church in Rockwall with the group shocked by the abuse. It also booted her as a volunteer. Yeah, I guess so. You know, you got that in your background. You really don't want anyone in any of your church activities that's more than likely going to involve children. And, yeah. While it is our current understanding that no inappropriate activity occurred on church premises at any church event, and that the minor involved was not under the direct leadership of the volunteer, out of an abundance of caution, we immediately informed Lake Point parents, restricted the volunteer from any access to minors at the church, and removed her from her volunteer position. Well, a representative for Sorrells could not immediately be reached for comment. Yeah. Well, there you go. And yes, they told her to say cheese. Good Lord, she was so into this, she had to zero in on this boy at her son's birthday party. Then gets a call from the husband. Hey, you're not cheating on me, are you? Yeah. What a class act. Or, more to the point, you bitch. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let me catch up on our chit chat. Pell at Nodak. I read that one. Anti-derivative Jill. Hello, anti-derivative Jill. Hey, Thompson. I had my dog at the groomer yesterday. Had this fucker shaved. The lady didn't tell me the outcome. Now, instead of hair everywhere, we have sunscreen everywhere. Well, did you not know there was skin underneath all that hair? Well, there is. Nodak, it's okay, Pell. I was in the same boat as Pat tonight with Smule Talk. Oh, you mean not getting the... Okay. Hey, Thompson says, what? I don't know. Anti-derivative Jill says, hi, Pell. Spurg Snake says hi to anti-derivative Jill. Anti-derivative Jill says, hey, Spurg Snake. Pell at Nodak. I stopped listening when Carm invaded the chat. Yeah. What are you going to do? Nodak and Pella, did you leave before he told us all to fuck off? Well, I'm here to tell you The fuck off. And then leaves. I don't know. Hey, Thompson, these really are predator females. This is just so sick. It's amazing. Yes. Yes. It's like, what the hell is this? You know, remember back in the good old days when Laterno, and we thought, wow, this is so bizarre. I've never heard of it. And then it's just been a trend ever since. There's just tons of them. What the hell? I don't know. Pillow at Nodak. No, unfortunately, I got that too. I'm 99% sure he was drunk. Okay, well, then that excuses all of it. Hey, Thompson, she really needs to mess with 13-year-olds. She isn't that bad. Well, yeah, but there's crazy underneath that blonde hair. Something weird's going on with her. She's messed up. Pillow at Nodak. He take this universe too seriously. He's too sensitive for this. Yeah, I'm afraid so. And the worst thing you can do, well, whatever. What's done is done. And I tried to explain it on Pat's show. I said, look, these are the main things. There's the rest of it. Well, you know, whatever. But I don't know. I don't know if that reached him. And of course, probably once again intoxicated. So Nodak says he was drinking on his stream before Pat's stream started. Well, there you go. Hey, Thompson, Lake Point. Is that Joel Osteen's? Oh, is that what his church is called? The Lake Point Church? I'm not familiar. I mean, I know Joel Osteen, not personally, but yeah, maybe so. Maybe that's the deal. Holy shit. In Pat's chat, IK was talking about an old fling that I blew chances with. Strikingly similar to this lady. There goes God rubbing my nose in it. This Sorrel lady? Wow. Well, you were probably too old for her. Hey, Thompson, I saw Pat's chat. He did, in fact, tell everyone to fuck off. He was drinking cider. Okay. I mean, what are you going to do? Sean Carter, hello, Al. Hello, Sean Carter. Sean Connor says, hail again, antiderivative Jill. Pale says, hi, Sean. Jill says, hi, Sean. Spurg Snake has a fist emoji and beach. Beach. Spurg Snake says, hello to Sean. Antiderivative Jill. I don't know, Pat. We're referring to this show I co-host with Pat Dixon. And a guy who was really cool in the chat suddenly, I don't know, has had this meltdown in recent weeks. And I guess the saga continues. Pellel, yes, Sorrel looks a lot like her. Well, if she's exactly like her, then again, you were probably too old for her. Hey, Thompson, any plans in Chattanooga? Well, that's the sad thing. I'm going to hang out with Pat, but probably going to spend most of it sleeping at the motel. And then we're going to do live streams and tape some New York City Crime Report and all that stuff as much as possible. Then whatever extra free time there is, I guess whatever place he wants to say, hey, you want to check this out, and we'll do that and that kind of thing. Spurg Snake, it's a pointing at you emoji. You beach. Oh yeah. You beach. No plans to go to the beach. Spurg Snake sleeping. Hey, so good. You got a room. I thought you might be staying with Pat. That's too much smoke. Exactly. Yeah, I got a room. And if I can set it up, I might even stream from there just for, the shiz, niz, and giggles. All right. Oh, geez. That's it for all the teachers. That sucks. Just when I was saying there's just too many of them, and there are. So, but to be fair and point out that it's not all. Well, no, wait. Let's move on to this one here. Yeah, the special delivery. You never know what you're gonna get from your Amazon order. You know, yeah. Amazon driver caught with their pants down in ring footage after deliveries find stomach churning deliveries on the porch. New York Post. She was pulling double duty. A mischievous Amazon delivery driver got the axe. Good Lord. After she was caught on home surveillance video relieving herself on 2 front porches while dropping off packages in Los Angeles. Oh, it's in Los Angeles. Well, how would you notice? The gross stunt took place Sunday in the city's Woodland Hills home, with the unnamed driver caught literally with her pants down. There she goes, getting ready to, leave her extra package. Hey, she almost looks like Sarah Silverman. We're deeply disturbed by the unacceptable behavior of this delivery driver and apologize to the customers involved, Amazon officials said in a statement to the outlet. We immediately identified the driver, and they are no longer delivering on behalf of Amazon. The disgusting display played out shortly after 6 a.m. on Mother's Day. Is there like a Mother's Day gift in the package? Oh man, I really gotta go. They blurred out the the driver is first seen on the home security camera walking away from one home, seemingly pulling her pants up, with the sickening bowel movement left behind, well, yes, on the bottom of a set of outdoor stairs. Yeah. As if that wasn't enough, a neighbor decided to check their security footage. Hey, wait a minute, I got a package too. Let me check. And caught the same delivery driver allegedly urinating inside a wooden gate at their home, and even appears to be staring right at the camera. The driver was not identified, but won't be making more deliveries anytime soon. Well, at least not from Amazon, but from her? I don't know. Could be. It's the little logo and everything. Okay, let me switch over here. I think they actually have video.
Is caught on camera relieving herself in front of customers'
Now, there
homes
she
just
goes.
moments after dropping off their packages. Disgusted homeowners in Woodland Hills awoke to find the mess right on their doorstep.
And the surveillance footage shows that
Let's just get
is
to
live
it.
in Woodland Hills with more. Quite a story tonight.
Okay.
Carlos Sotelo is live in Woodland Hills.
but certainly, you might say, from her delivery driver has already been relieved, you might say, from her job, but certainly you can't unsee this.
KTLA's Carlos Sotelo is live in Woodland Hills with more. Quite a story tonight, Carlos.
The homeowners were expecting a Mother's Day gift.
When I woke up, my husband said he was going to bring me some coffee and a pastry. He went downstairs and was greeted by
Tamara Bedoy and her family could not believe their eyes after watching the footage.
believe
their eyes
Okay,
after
so
watching
there
the
you go.
footage
You get
from their
the idea. Oh, jeez. Well, I hope they didn't pay for rush or special delivery expenses on the delivery of that package. Okay. Nodak, LOL makes more sense than Fist Beach. Yeah. A. Thompson, next up, lunch ladies. No, maybe another time. A. Thompson, after that, coaches. Well, yeah. Pell, oh, I read this earlier. People are nuts. Yeah, I just like, she's just, hey, look, I'm busy. I don't have time to pull into a McDonald's or whatever. So right next to the package. Yeah. And I mean, they didn't identify anything. Think, oh, does she know these people and she's mad at them or something, or something? But no, she just, hey, I gotta go, Is this the first time? I don't know. 8 times. Damn, what finishing school did that one go to? The one that finishes. Pell, wouldn't it be ironic if the boxes she sat on were toilet paper? I'm just like a special Amazon toilet paper. You can't just go to the store. Nodak, LOL. A. Thompson, that's gross. Yeah, they weren't happy about it. Pell, sickening as opposed to A. Thompson, she works at UPS now. What can Brown do for you? Yeah. Hey, she'll fit right in. A. Thompson, no wipe. Yeah. Really, really disgusting. Yeah. I'll take care of it later. I mean, I suppose she could have used one of the leaves from the plants that were. Oh, jeez. Pell, she gives another meaning to dropping of a package or snapping off a package. Spurg Snake, local news loves their puns. Oh, yeah. They're like, oh, man, we got someone who took a dump in front of someone. This will be great. Sean Connor, I lived there. Woodland Hills used to be a nice place. A lot of California used to be nice. Looks like it's gone the way the rest of California has. So glad I'm gone. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. They were saying, oh, my God, she took a dump on the doorstep in Los Angeles. And they noticed. She must have pre-wiped. Yes, as she thinks that's good enough. I pre-wiped before I started my day because I knew I was going to be dumping loads. Hey, Thompson, that's not a pile. I don't feel sorry for her anymore. If she really had to go, it would be more like a spray. Okay. Well, I'm not up on the forensics analysis of it all. Well, Nodak, what can Brown do for you? It can leave a package on your doorstep. Spurg Snake, LMAO. Pell at Nodak, it can get you canned from your delivery driver job. Yeah. Hey, Thompson, now she's sitting on that Amazon truck, seeping poo into it. Yeah, I know. That's another thing. The next driver. Yeah, you gotta. That was her. Yeah. So I guess I don't know. Bring some plastic covering to put over the seat. No, sorry, Thompson, didn't see that you already made that comment. Good one. Pell, I didn't see it either. Great minds. Well, yeah. You see how advertising slogans get in your head. I mean, right now, UPS is, oh, thank God it wasn't one of ours. That's not what we meant. Damn it. Oh. I had to make a special delivery. It was special to me. But again, I did do the pre-wipe. So I'm cleaner than all of you. So anyway, just to be fair and show you that it's not all the women doing the problems. We've got our final contestant tonight on a little habit that he just couldn't break, I guess. North Dakota mayor resigns after texting lunch break masturbation video to city attorney. Major Hisenboner. The mayor North Dakota said he promptly resigned after texting a city attorney a video of himself masturbating on his lunch break. I don't know why the lunch break is significant. I guess because he was at the courthouse or at the city hall. I mean, and I don't know if there was like sandwiches or McDonald's sitting around the desk or whatever. Anyway, he says, "Hey, it was an accident." Well, I would think so. The now former mayor of Minot, Tom Russ, pulled himself out of office Wednesday after a short sexual harassment investigation into the lewd video he sent to, of course, a female city attorney. Was it an accident? He's looking at her right now, you know. Oh, God. So hot. I do take responsibility for this mistake. I tried to immediately correct it and was unable. Yeah, once you hit send, you're like, oh, no, no. Nothing you can do. Ross said in a statement obtained by Kafir TV, the decision I made falls in line with all my work on behalf of the city of Minot. I put my heart and soul into this community. So your decision to send your masturbatory video? Or your decision to resign, I assume. Yeah. City Attorney Stephanie Stahlheim told investigators she had spoken to Ross about a police officer's suicide. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Just minutes before she received a video of the mayor going to town on himself. Oh, no. It's so... Oh, this is terrible. What happened? Yeah. He's jerking it. Oh, my God. Oh, jeez. Ross tried to put the jack back in the box, explaining to Stahlheim that he recorded the sexy video for his girlfriend on his lunch break and requested the attorney to delete the smut and keep the entire incident between the two of them. The wanker later told city investigators that his girlfriend's name also begins with the letter C, which is why the vulgar vid was mistakenly sent to a contact saved as city attorney. So his girlfriend's name is City? Stahlheim filed an official harassment report 2 weeks later. It took her 2 weeks, asking for a formal apology from the mayor and requesting he consider resigning. Well, I am taking that under consideration. It's a part of what I do. The investigation found that Ross directly caused Stahlheim's inability to work in an environment free from unreasonable sexual harassment and created an offensive work environment. The city of Minot will now have a 15-day period in which residents can petition to hold a special election. If no such petition emerges, the Minot City Council will appoint a mayor from within the governing body. The city of Minot sits just 50 miles from the Canadian border and is the fourth most populous city in North Dakota, with a population of 47,000 people. How many of them were named city? Neither Stahlheim nor Russ responded for a request for comment. Wow. I think he's said enough. Yeah. Something about horrible tragedies really turns him on. I don't. I mean, the story's bad enough as it is, but then I was talking to him about this officer, and he says that accident, huh? But again, I guess his girlfriend's name is City. Yeah, so a reasonable mistake, when your girlfriend's name is City Attorney, and you accidentally send your sex video to city attorney. You know, geez, cut the guy some slack. Parallel, yuck. The dude driver hears a ripping sound from getting stuck in the poo seat. Oh, jeez Louise. Anti-derivative Jill, glad you made it out, Sean. I had my honeymoon in 2011. It was a great vacation. I wouldn't go back today. Yeah, the deterioration has been rapid. And I don't see a comeback anytime soon. Anti-derivative Jill in California, San Francisco, and Los Angeles. Yeah, San Francisco kind of started the trend with the, open outside pooping. And then it got to where you had to actually have a department of poop patrols. And then you had to download apps for the maps that tells you where you're likely to step into poo. What's the line? And I guess they still haven't reached it, And then eventually Los Angeles looked at that and thought, you know what? We could do that too. And there you go. Even someone gainfully employed, or was anyway. Nodak, LOL, Minot, or Minot, or Minot. I don't know. I don't care. They'd rather we all forget about it. Do you? Why not Minot? I'm the mayor of Minot. Why not? Pella, that makes sense. He just has a weird way of making friends, or a weird way of showing remorse and grieving or something. Man, we all grieve in our own way. He does. He probably meant to send it to a kid. Oh, Jesus. Fell spanking on company time is a waste of taxpayer dollars. Another reason for him to resign. Hey, we didn't send you up there to do that. Nodak, home of the North Dakota State Fair. Jelly Roll is going to be there. All right. Well, hey, Thompson, who would even have videos like this? Well, he would. And he did. Yeah, I know. I mean, that's just, what do you... Yeah, wouldn't it be hot to just videotape myself? No, it would not. Fell at 8 Thompson, exactly. Why record any of that crap? Nothing good comes out of that. No. Ever. 8 Thompson, the girlfriend likes to see. No, she probably just puts, if that's the case, saying that's the deal, I think he had a thing for that attorney. But, he thinks maybe she'll be into this. While she's messaging you about a police officer who took his own life and all this. Hey, now's my chance to bust a move. Or, okay, there's a girlfriend. He thought he was sending it to the girlfriend. And she's like, oh, this again. Jeez. Oh, boy. Well, whatever. Other than that, he's a real catch, I guess. I don't know. Anti-derivative Jill. I doubt it, A. Thompson. Yes. She's like, you think she's still his girlfriend now? Pellel, I want my mayor making scat vids. This masturbation stuff is... Yeah, that'll really break the ice. I know. I'll video myself pooping on the floor. And then I'll send it to the city attorney. Joe Lamont says, aloha. Well, Joe, I'm done with the stories. So, but thanks for coming by anyway. You can back up the video and check it out. They're all horrible. Phil says hello. Anti-derivative Jill says hello. Nodak, that's Minot's tourism tagline. Why not Minot? That's what he was thinking the whole time. Should I do this? I said, I'm the mayor of Minot. Why not? Well, now he knows. Joe Lamont says, hi. Hey, Thompson, so are you driving 10 hours to sleep in a hotel? No major plans? Pretty much, yeah. Look, we've been needing to meet up for a long time. it was supposed to happen here, there, and everywhere. It was supposed to go to Hackamania, and I couldn't. It was a work thing. Yeah, it's kind of so basically this weekend, my time off just got pushed a week later. So it's the weekend after the Hackamania week. So I thought, all right, I'm just gonna go to Pat's place, come hell or high water, and we'll get that done. And you learn some things. It's been a while since I've traveled, and I really can't say much on that except for the hurricanes, but that wasn't very far. Went to Mississippi for one, went to Texas for the other one, that sort of thing. But I've never been to Tennessee, so but it's like right on the tippy edge of Tennessee. It's really almost on the tippy top of Alabama. So anyway, I don't know. We'll figure out something. I mean, the streams will be like they always are. It's just I'll be in the same room with Pat. So that's about it. But it was long overdue, and I think this should happen. Oh, Georgia, right? Yeah. What did I say? Alabama? But yeah. Sorry. See, I'm going to be so lost you'll never see me again. So and this is a possibility. Look, I go to a gas station job. I am not an actual gas station, but I do go on every weekend, and I could get murdered every night there. Well, only once, but so it's like, yeah, there's risks and dangers and everything, but it's like, well, what are you going to do? So anyway, I'm going to head over there, and Thursday night should be streaming with Pat. Plus, we will be taping New York City Crime Report episodes for Compound Censored, and probably do a stream Friday night and a Saturday night one, and then I'll take off after that and head back here at home sweet home. Yeah. So probably I don't know, is there whatever chance I get of if I could do a live stream on my own, one of these, I'll try to do that while I'm there. But Sunday probably won't get much out of me at all. For the podcast, I've tried to make time, but so much crap's coming up, of course, at the same time. So I really don't. I'm probably just going to put together a best of type show for the podcast that'll be out Saturday for Radio Misfits and wherever you get your podcast. And the Sunday comics thing probably just isn't going to happen. So there's that. But and Monday, I'm sure I'll be too exhausted to do a morning show, but more than likely, evening show. Yeah, probably can do a stream then. So there we go. You got to pick up chicks with Pat. I have to bring Pat along for that. Well, he can go back to his place, and I'll take her to the motel. Yeah, that'll work. So yeah, sure, why not? All right, everybody, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I thought I should get this in to satisfy my notion that I have to do at least 2 streams a week. Hey, Thompson, best place to pick up chicks seems like the teacher's lounge. I'm too old. Why waste the time? Good night, Jill. Thanks for showing up. And give my regards to the Pop Culture Breakdown crew. I won't be able to do the show for obvious reasons now. But have a good time on the Pop Culture Breakdown at the Overlord DVD, where they'll talk about, I'm sure they're going to have to talk about Andor and the crappy Doctor Who thing. I already did my review. I think I got it already. Yeah, I got it, but it'll be out tomorrow morning or today later. And then the movie is History of the World Part 1, Mel Brooks. Yeah, really hilarious movie. They'll be talking about that too. And I'm sure other things that Doomcock has been studying. So head over there and have a good time talking about all that good stuff. Nodak says, thanks for the show. Safe travels. Thank you, Nodak. Pell, thanks for the show and good night, everyone. And Ferguson says, good night, nail sinners. Yeah. Yeah. That could be catchy. It could. It could indeed. I still got the stupid news story up. I got to get rid of that. All right. So there we go. I'll see you guys from Chattanooga. That's the plan, barring any crap that stops it, which, could happen, but let's hope not. Let's hope it all goes well. And I'll see you in Chattanooga. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good night indeed.
Killers, killing it, killing it, killing it, killing it. Nailsin News. News. Where all the money go? Ain't nobody gonna know. Do you trust your meat to take a walk down the street? While killers be killing and killing and killing and killing. Nailsin News. Ain't nobody gonna know. Do you trust your meat to take a walk down the street while killers be killing and killing and killing and killing? Nailsin News.